Oh, sure, I'd like to take credit for all of this, but, well, that wouldn't be right.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the Pixar movies that could use some more love, or are most worthy of reappraisal.
It's just some, inconvenient, genetic thingy.
Number 10. Elio. Pixar's latest feature has debuted to less than stellar results at the box office, but it might be the audience's loss more than the studio's, as Elio has already proven itself a delightful, out-of-this-world take on the coming-of-age genre. The movie follows the space-obsessed protagonist as he ascends to the Communiverse and meets a slew of new alien friends.
We search the universe for the dreamers and stargazers like you.
This is awesome!
In many ways, it's a spiritual successor to cult sci-fi adventures like Explorers and Flight of the Navigator, complete with a nostalgic tone that reminds us equally of Pixar's golden years.
Back home, I didn't fit in. I thought Earth was the problem. But what if it's me?
Well, I like you, and you seem fine to me.
Although it's too soon to tell if it'll earn a place amongst its forebears, its peculiar characters and eye-popping visuals are enough to remind us that the studio can still shoot for the stars.
These are the lava tunnels.
Gordon, I am not fireproof!
Why didn't you say something?
Gordon!
Just get in my mouth.
Number 9. Monsters University. This origin story of Mike and Sully's brotherhood deserves credit for being Pixar's only prequel to date. In capturing the two as enemies turned friends during their college days,
Oh, sorry about that, buddy.
Why are you in my room?
Your room? This is not my room.
Monsters University does what any good follow-up should do by reminding us why we love the original.
Well, now that we've all been introduced, as captain of our
So
team...
basically, you guys have no scaring experience?
Not a lot, but now we've got you!
Reuniting Billy Crystal and John Goodman, the movie expands upon the universe's concept in intriguing ways while retaining the heart that brings it all together. Although the story is a tad predictable and reminiscent of one too many college comedies, it still works thanks to its innocent humor and earnest message.
I'm as scary as you. I'm as scary as anyone.
I just wanted to help.
No. You just wanted to help yourself.
Mike and Sully's journey to the scare floor is filled with speed bumps and harsh truths, but that only enhances their appeal for older fans who grew up alongside them.
You know, there is still one way we can work at a scare company. They're always hiring in the mailroom.
Number 8. Soul. Surely a movie that notched Pixar its astounding 11th Oscar for Best Animated Feature couldn't be considered underrated, right?
Sorry, I zoned out a little back there.
Well, Soul is definitely a special case. Having gone straight to Disney Plus due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it was largely denied the widespread appeal that its near-unanimous critical acclaim set it up for.
Who are you?
I am the coming together of all quantized fields of the universe, appearing in a form your feeble human brain can comprehend.
What?
You can call me Jerry.
And that's really too bad, as it backs up its glorious animation with a diverse cast of likable characters and a thought-provoking story.
You didn't see how tough being a musician was on your father. I don't want to see you struggle like that.
So Dad could pursue his dreams and I can't?
Your father had me. Most times, this shop is what paid the bills.
Its setup may inspire comparisons to Inside Out or Coco, but Soul distinguishes itself with an electrifying, jazz-infused score and its ambitious handling of ideas regarding how we judge the value of our lives. It's the kind of movie that can affirm or change your life in equal measure.
So, what do you think you'll do? How are you going to spend your life?
I'm not sure. But I do know. I'm gonna live every minute of it.
Number 7. Brave. Bearing a strong resemblance to Disney's typical princess stories, Brave tends to provoke a larger share of comparisons than the average Pixar movie.
I am Merida, firstborn descendant of Clan Dunbrog.
Even with an Oscar to its name, it's still not exactly thought of as a classic, but considering that it was helmed by Pixar's first female director and starred its first female protagonist, it gives us plenty of reasons to celebrate it.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? I want a spell to change my mum. That'll change my fate.
While certain story beats are undoubtedly familiar, Brave still has plenty of things going for it, such as its flawed yet forward-thinking protagonist and a cast of the UK's best talents.
You are a princess.
I expect you to act like one.
And that's to say nothing of its authentic vision of the Scottish Highlands, which is given life by a stirring score that honors the story's Celtic roots.
Follow our hearts and find love in our own time.
That's beautiful.
Number 6, Luca. Pixar is no stranger to exploring acceptance and impossible dreams.
Wait, it feels like it's still there.
Yeah, that's called Phantom Tale. You'll get used to it.
Luca may seem like it blends in when compared to a movie like Ratatouille, but it's bolstered considerably by its wholesome take on the fish out of water trope and its unique visual design.
Have you ever gone to the human town?
Yeah. No. But my dad told me all about it, so I'm pretty much an expert.
Following a pair of sea monster buddies exploring the Italian Riviera as humans, Luca takes several cues from stop motion and the work of Hayao Miyazaki. The off-kilter storybook-like animation gives it a charm that's entirely its own, with its lack of verisimilitude befitting a story that embraces and celebrates imperfection. Luca may not swing for the emotional fences like other Pixar movies, but it's nevertheless a whimsical, yet touching salute to youth and friendship that's perfect for summertime viewings.
Girolamo, trombetta.
Seriously, what does that mean?
No idea. Go find out for me, will ya?
Number 5. Incredibles 2. Despite its financial success, we'd argue Incredibles 2 is still owed a little more respect.
You said things were different now. And they were. On the island. But I didn't mean that from now on...
So now we've got to go back to never using our power.
It defines who I am.
We're not saying you have... What?
Someone on TV said it.
With its predecessor regarded as one of the studio's finest, it could be said that high expectations caused the sequel to be unfairly judged by some.
Oh no. Cookies! I gotta get cookies!
You do not need cookies.
But it's a cut above the majority of Pixar sequels, not to mention superhero sequels. Writer-director Brad Bird shows no signs of being out of touch, with Incredibles 2 pulling off a hilarious role reversal in the lovable Parr family that brings new dimensions to its action.
Mom, the suit. Try this.
With Helen kicking some major butt as Elastigirl and Bob stuck at home with the kids, the movie delivers a story that's as endearing and upstanding as the titular family, making it worth its 14-year wait.
And in recognition of the extraordinary service they have demonstrated, the legal status of superheroes is hereby restored.
Number 4, Turning Red. Another work relegated to Disney+, Turning Red was additionally hampered by insensitive criticisms over its cross-cultural story and frank portrayal of puberty. Of course, you don't have to look far to understand that these are the movie's greatest strengths. Following preteen Mei Lee as she experiences profound changes while contending with a family curse, Turning Red is at its best when normalizing difficult topics.
It's only temporary, Mei Mei. This way, we won't worry about any more accidents.
In addition to its invigorating humor, catchy music, and all too relatable themes, it's a milestone for Pixar in terms of representation. Headed by the company's first all-female creative team, Turning Red reflects this evolution through its personal yet universal tone.
But I'm a monster.
People have all kinds of sides to them, May. And some sides are messy. The point isn't to push the bad stuff away, it's to make room for it. Live with it.
It's simultaneously a throwback for older viewers and a warm hug for kids who might need it later in life.
Go ahead. It's okay.
Number 3, Cars. The Cars franchise hasn't exactly produced great returns with its overabundance of sequels and spin-offs. However, that saturation makes it easy to forget that the first installment does a number of things quite well.
There's a lot more to racing than just winning. I mean, taking the race by a full lap? Where's the entertainment in that?
Cars eases us into its world of anthropomorphic vehicles through precisely detailed animation. Each resident of Radiator Springs is given their own distinct look, while the top-notch cast managed to make us identify with Pixar's most inhuman ensemble.
I mean, have you ever seen him race?
No, but I wish I could have. They say it was amazing. He won 3 Piston Cups.
He did what in his cup?
Cars benefits especially from the late Paul Newman, who turned in his final feature performance as Doc Hudson. Newman's gruff and somber voice effectively elevates the movie beyond its kid-friendly nature.
There was a lot left in me. I never got a chance to show him.
He offers some much-needed guidance to Lightning McQueen and audiences alike, encouraging compassion and an appreciation for the smaller things in life.
You just gave up the Piston Cup. You know that?
This grumpy old race car I know once told me something.
It's just an empty cup.
Number 2, Onward. If any Pixar movie is a victim of circumstance, it's this one. How ironic, since Onward is a movie the world could have used in the spring of 2020.
No way! It's a wizard staff. Dad was a wizard!
What? Hold on. Your dad was an accountant.
Blending fantasy with contemporary landscape, the movie follows elf brothers Ian and Barley on a quest to reconnect with their deceased father.
Wow, Dad, it's me. Dun, 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 dun.
Onward thrives on its imaginative world building and the heartfelt bond between its two protagonists, whose hilarious differences never stop them from sharing a life-changing experience. Thanks to Chris Pratt and Tom Holland's fantastic chemistry, Onward rests comfortably in Pixar's wheelhouse of addressing significant issues without sacrificing its entertainment value.
No, the expressway is too obvious. You can never take the obvious.
If I hadn't listened to you, okay? I can't believe this.
It's a sincere approach to the rush of childhood adventure, reminding us that, sometimes, what we're looking for was with us the whole time.
He said he always thought his wizard name would be Wilden the Whimsical.
Wow, that's really terrible.
I know. He also said he's very proud of the person you grew up to be.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Finding Dory. It treads familiar waters, but still makes a satisfying splash.
Mom, Dad, it's gonna be okay because I know that even if I forget, I can find you again.
Elemental. An insightful look at the immigrant experience told with exquisite style.
Actually, my family stopped by for dinner. You want to come up and wait for the call together?
Your family?
The Good Dinosaur. It's a simple story, but still contains some of Pixar's best imagery.
We're home, Spot.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, A Bug's Life. As the only one of Pixar's first handful of features not to receive a sequel, A Bug's Life maintains a unique sense of individuality.
It seems to me that you ants are forgetting your place.
So let's double the order of food.
But as the title may suggest, its reputation has remained small after being released between 2 Toy Story movies. Granted, the movie did good business, but it definitely deserves re-examination nowadays. A playful riff on both Aesop and Seven Samurai, its story of an inventive ant defending his colony from grasshoppers is supremely entertaining.
Now, I truly believe that these bugs are the answer to our...
No, there's no circus around here.
So, Huh?
Packed to the brim with likable characters and ingenious humor, A Bug's Life is also a rich meditation on revolution and supremacy.
Well, Princess.
Hopper, I hate to interrupt, but,
In fact, its ability to combine family-friendly thrills with hefty subject matter arguably solidified Pixar as an animation powerhouse heading into the new millennium.
Well, Flick, you really goofed up. Thanks.
Yeah, you too.
Is there a Pixar movie you think doesn't get the love it deserves? Let us know down in the comments.
All right, now it's getting mushy. We're out of here.